Shaw. I am a senior journalism and professional writing major and a communication studies minor.
I'm Chelsea Locascio. I'm a senior journalism and sociology double major.
My name is Brian Connor. I'm a senior economics major.
My name is Ellie Shuckman. I'm a junior communication studies major, radio, TV, and film, and a journalism minor.
My name is Julia Livesey. I'm a senior journalism major with 2 minors in communication studies and marketing.
I've had 2 internships in my time here so far. Last summer I was at New Jersey Advanced Media, which provides services for NJ.com and the Star Ledger newspaper. The summer before that I interned at the Record newspaper.
I had one at Niche Media in New York City, and then I had an internship at Bowser Media Group in Princeton, New Jersey. It's a video production company.
I'm currently an intern for U.S. Senator Cory Booker. I work out of his Newark district office.
Currently I'm interning at Sci-Fi, so it's a division of NBC Universal, so it's with their cable entertainment group.
I'm currently an intern for the Philadelphia Flyers. I've had previous internships at Comcast Sportsnet, as well as L'Oreal USA and also Fox 29 in Philadelphia.
I got an email about the internship from one of my professors, and she reached out to me and thought it would be something I was interested in because the internship at NJ.com was about music writing, and she knew that that was the path that I wanted to go down. So we spent time together coming up with a good cover letter, and we touched up my resume together, and I just sent it in and crossed my fingers.
I currently got my internship at Sci-Fi through my friend who graduated from here actually last spring. She works there, and they were looking for interns, and she was able to pass off my resume. So luckily I was able to go through that process and kind of had a step up since she was able to pass it off directly.
I found that I wanted to enhance like my technical skills and everything like that, so I figured I can learn that through a small production company, get a lot of hands-on experience.
This kind of fell into my lap, and it was just the perfect fit and really just too good of an opportunity for me to pass up.
Through my time at Comcast Sportsnet, as well as with the Flyers, I've learned a lot about the industry, and I do want to work in sports, so I knew I wanted to have my last internship be something with a sports team.
Professors have always been a great resource for me to sit down with, bounce ideas off of, give recommendations for places to apply. They've really given me a lot of insight into things I can do with my degree.
They're like invaluable tools that I think every student should lean on.
They are kind of trying to point me in the right direction now to find jobs post-graduation, but that is a big regret of mine not going to them during the internship seeking process.
I was mainly a writer, so I wrote over 70 stories for NJ.com last summer. I would often cover concerts. I got to cover 21 Pilots, Dolly Parton, Demi Lovato, and Nick Jonas, a lot of really cool bands. So they would send me out to the show. I would stay the whole time. I would write about it that night. Sometimes I'd be up till 4 or 5 in the morning writing a show review, and then I'd have to submit it to my editor and then get to work in the morning to go over it.
I spent some time talking on the phone with constituents, listening to their opinions, logging their opinions. I do constituent casework for staffers around the office, and I also write up policy briefs and memos to get passed up the chain to help senior staffers with various tasks that they're doing.
So I'm currently working for marketing production. So with that, it's a lot of pulling different clips, shot requests. I'll get emails from different producers all over, and they need like a certain clip from a certain scene in a certain episode. And I'll go through our servers, find that episode. I use Premiere, cut down the clip. I usually will throw over like the sci-fi bug that goes in the corner, add disclaimers, things like that. That's really the bulk of what I've been doing. Then it's also a bit of transcoding files, doing research, transcribing different interviews, things like that.
Between prioritizing the most important things and managing your time well, it's definitely doable. Even for the busiest person, it's doable.
It can be a lot, but I love everything that I'm doing, and I wouldn't want to not be doing what it currently is that I am. So it's just about balancing it all, staying on top of your work and delegating at the same time. I have to know when enough is enough and when I need to let someone else try to take over a certain aspect of what it is I'm doing.
It's largely about networking, so put out a lot of applications, but really make sure you try to apply to places where you have some sort of connection.
Utilize the resources you have around you.
Always just put yourself out there and don't be afraid to shoot high.
Definitely don't be afraid to kind of apply anywhere and follow up with them. I think that was the scariest thing about what I did, and I definitely don't regret it because now I feel more comfortable approaching a company and saying, I like you, maybe you'll like me, and this is how I can help you. So definitely don't be afraid to put yourself out there.
Use every connection that you have. If you're friends with someone who graduated a few years ago, don't be afraid to reach out to them. Even if you only may have had a few classes with them, if they know who you are, you never know what may come up. They're working professionals in the field, so don't be afraid to definitely reach out to them and advocate for yourself.